haven't had a case in ages, not since the recession. Spend my work days playing free cell, kind of an obsession. Pamplemousse! It's Pamplemousse. Your rent's late again. I'm sorry, Ms. Rathbone. It's just that there hasn't been much. Yeah, you've been saying that for months now. Well, I'm tired of letting you stay here rent-free, and I mean it this time. Either you pay up now, or I take your stuff out on the curb and change the locks. You hear me? Great. There's gotta be something around here I can use to get out of this mess. At least I damn well hope so. My laptop's old as hell, likely weighs about 15 pounds. I can't believe that people used to carry these things around. It's barely even useful for stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I have to keep it plugged in so the batteries don't die. I can't get a connection right now. Maybe now would be a good time to check my snail mail instead. It's just a pile of mail, a bunch of bills I haven't paid. I can't believe the lights still turn on in this place. Wait a minute, what's this? Dominique, hope you're well. Your father and I just got back from Cancun. Unfortunately, he wound up with a bad case of the runs, but other than that, we had a lovely time. Have you cleaned your office lately? Last time we dropped by, it was a pigsty, and I tell you, that's not the kind of impression you want to give to your clients. Anyway, take this wad of cash and buy something nice to wear other than that ratty trench coat, for goodness sakes. Love, Mom. Huh, a wad of cash. Thanks, Mom. I knew I could count on you to bail me out of this mess. Not much I can do until I get this rent problem taken care of, that's for sure. I don't even know what my laptop's worth. I'd probably have to pay someone to get it off my hands. This is all I've got. Not quite enough, but I'll take it. But I want the rest in 48 hours, pimplehead. That's exactly 2,880 minutes, at which time I'll be back, and you damn well better have my money by then. Well, I've bought myself some time at least, but now what am I going to do? Gotta come up with more money. Really need to focus, hoping that some work'll turn up so I won't be homeless. Excuse me, sir. Oh, that was quick. Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry. Should that be madam? I can never tell these. Just Dominique is fine, thanks. What can I do for you? I have somewhat of a predicament. I'm looking for a certain man. Are you familiar with the singer? Casey Bingham, pop star extraordinaire. Casey Bingham? I've sort of heard of him, I think. I'm not very in on pop music these days. He'd been cavorting with my daughter rather inappropriately. That is, until he up and disappeared, leaving town quite unexpectedly. Do I know you? You look a little familiar. My name is Prudence Van Dam. You may have heard of me. I am the president and CEO of Van Dam Records. You see... Van Dam Records, huh? That's, wow. I don't think I've ever had such a fancy schmancy client's case. This might just mean really good things for me. But why would she hire me in the first place? Tell me a bit about your daughter. She's been acting rather standoffish. Devon, by the way, that's her name. Maybe you could ask her some questions. The mall's where she usually goes these days. You run Van Dung Records. That's like the entire music industry in this town, isn't it? What can I say? I worked hard to get myself where I am now. Your daughter's been hanging around the mall, you said? Most teenagers do, it seems. All right, I'll take on your case. Track down Casey Bingham's whereabouts. Anything else? That would be all I need, thank you. If you find anything out or have any questions, I'll be in my home office at 1420 Humperdinck Way. Until then, adieu. Well, that's that, I guess. Time to actually get to some real work for a change. Hey, I wonder if the internet's working yet. Ooh, look at that. The neighbor's Wi-Fi seems to be working again. Casey Bingham, 23-year-old pop music superstar discovered by Van Dung Records 4 years ago. Famous for such #1 hits as Your Nose is Like a Rose and My Flammable Heart. Always wears a signature mohawk and necktie while performing. Resides in a $3.6 million house in the affluent Cuthbert Heights neighborhood. Aha! Now I know where this guy lives. Thank you, celebrity stalking internet. Prudence Van Dung, relatively unknown until 6 years ago, suddenly appeared with her recording company, Van Dung Records, eviscerating all the competition in town overnight. Frequently cited as an influential force in pioneering the perfectly in-tune style of singing in modern pop music, much to the detriment of people with good taste everywhere. Devon Van Dung, apparently a student in her senior year at Ainsley M. Warrington Secondary School. Not much else to go on other than that.
Is this it? That's all my future has to hold. Is this it? Follow mother's footsteps till I'm old. There's got to be more.
Devon?
What? Can't you see Wait, who are you?
Dominique Pamplemousse. I need to ask you a few.
Okay, I don't mean to be rude, but what are you?
A private detective. I wanted to...
No, I mean, are you a boy or a girl?
Well, neither, seeing as I went through puberty ages ago, but I don't see how that's relevant. Anyway, can I have a moment of your time?
Whatever.
I'd like to talk to you about Casey Bingham.
I knew it. Mother put you up to this, didn't she? Snooping around, going through my room, reading my diary. I mean, what does she care about what I do? Where I go off to and with whom? Doesn't she know I'm not a kid anymore?
Bryant, the president and CEO of Van Dung Records. Why don't you tell me a little about yourself, Devon?
Well, okay, I turned 17 5 months ago. Only got a few weeks of high school left to go. I wouldn't really say I have plans. Mother wants me to stay and lend a hand in running this business so I can take over.
So your mother found out about the two of you by snooping through your things?
I mean, what's up with that, right? I swear, she can be so annoying.
What can you tell me about your mom?
Well, you know, she's all famous, rich, and everything. As a mom, she's high-strung and kinda domineering. She says she wants only the best for me. Tells me she worked hard to do this, you see. But sometimes I think, can't I just have a normal life?
So, Prudence went snooping through her daughter's things. Maybe there's something in there worth investigating. Prudence's daughter. She might know something about where this Bingham guy vanished off to. Some pop star who mysteriously disappeared and who I have to go find. I struggle to understand why anyone would want to wear such things, let alone spend hundreds of dollars on them. But to each their own, I suppose. I struggle to understand why anyone would want to wear such things, let alone spend hundreds of dollars on them. But to each their own, I suppose. Bathroom signs, the bane of my existence. Which one's supposed to be me?